Hello. My name is Chidua, and it's my honor and pleasure to welcome you to my YouTube channel, Chidua's Room. And I'm so excited to be here because I have a lot that I would love to share with you today and on this channel. And I'm going to be starting with a four-part series on pain. And this is very important to me because I know that a lot of people are dealing with pains currently. Or maybe you have dealt with pain in the past and it's kind of interfering with your life right now. You are not living your best life, the life that you deserve and the life that you desire, because you have not known, you haven't been taught on how to navigate from the pain or from the effects of the pain so that you can live the life that you want to live. That is my passion. That is the reason that I'm coming in this space today. And like I said, I've called it Chido's Room or Chido's Space, whatever you choose to call it. But my goal is to help you navigate through pain. So the first part today, I'm just going to go on with a definition of pain. Now, you might be thinking, pain is kind of like when you hear the word pain, different things may come to mind. Someone might be thinking, oh, someone falling or scraping their hand. Pain can mean different things to different people, but my focus is on the kind of pain that is emotional. So I'm just going to give a brief definition of pain. It is it is very unpleasant. It is an unpleasant sensory and emotional experience. Nobody has ever gone through pain and said, oh my goodness, the best thing that happened to me was the pain that I went through. If you hear such a thing from someone, you will look at the person like, I think you need a psychological or psychiatric evaluation, because what is good about pain? But there is good that can come out of pain, because I always say that the way you look at things will determine how you're going to interpret it, because we can actually grow. You can develop life skills that will help you in different areas of your life, relationship, spiritually, financially. You can apply the lessons that you have learned or the experience that you have gained from pain. You can translate it into gain and use those things to build a good life. Now, there are some people today that have developed, tremendous virtues. You're talking about empathy. You're talking about compassion. You're talking about resilience, consistency, decisiveness. But these are skills that they would not have acquired had it not been for a painful experience that they had to deal with sometime somewhere in their lives. So we're gonna go to the causes of pain. What are some of those things that can cause pain? Number one is unmet expectations. We all have expectations from, mostly from ourselves. There are some things I'm expecting that I should accomplish. There are some things I'm expecting from my mother, some things I'm expecting from my father, my friends, my siblings, my employer, even God. So when these expectations are not met, it brings us pain, emotional pain, physical pain, and sometimes from a relationship, So pain can come through different avenues. Like I said, unmet expectations. You expect that when I'm going through, my friends should be able to watch my back. But then you go through situations and there is nobody there for you. That is an expectation that was not met. Maybe you're the kind of person that you're very loyal. When someone has the need, all they need to do is just call you. You're just a phone call away, and your friends, your family know that. Now you are the one in the situation. Nobody's there for you. Everybody kind of like looks at you like, I don't want to deal with this because of what you're going through. They're looking at you like you're a burden. So that expectation of, I'm there for you, now it's your turn to be there for me. Where are you? The whole time that I went through this situation, nobody was there for me. So this kind of unmet expectation can lead to pain. And if you do not take care of that pain, it can trigger into so many different things. It can lead to bitterness. It can lead to unforgiveness. So many things that at the end of the day, you will be the one that will be impacted the most negatively. So this is one of the reasons. This is actually the main reason why I'm here. I have that passion. I have the heart. When I see people who are not living their best lives, it makes me want to cry because I know you deserve better. So my goal is to help you navigate through the pains that life has given you, because, it's a guarantee in life that you must go through situations. It's not if, it's when. So you need to be taught, you need to be equipped so that when these things that go with life happen, you will know how to deal with it. I call it life throwing you lemons. When life throws you lemons, if you do not know how to make lemonade out of lemons, you're going to eat that lemon and it's not going to be sweet. So, what is another cause of pain? It could be abuse. Maybe as a child, the people that were your primary caregivers, in which case could be your parents, your grandparents, your older siblings, you went through abuse. Now it could be verbal abuse, it could be emotional abuse, it could be physical abuse. Abuse is abuse and it's very painful. Here is what abuse does to you. It leaves a memory in your subconscious mind that you grow old with. And sometimes you don't even know that this thing is lodged in your subconscious until things begin to happen to you, and then those things are triggered, and then you react to things in a way that baffles you, but you don't know that there is something that is in your subconscious that is a result, that is directly responsible for your reactions. You are reactionary. When things happen, you react. Instead of acting, you react. And sometimes when you do these things, what it does is that it pushes people away from you and leaves you isolated. No man is an island, because man was created as a social being. We thrive with community. But when pain dictates your actions, you realize that every time you open your mouth, you're harsh. Every time you open your mouth, things that come out are not things that people want to listen to. And everybody has things they are dealing with. Nobody wants to be around someone they think is very harsh, very insensitive. And you don't even know why you are acting that way. But then again, it also caused you to build a wall around yourself, because you're thinking, I don't want anybody to ever hurt me again. Then you make comments that actually imprison you. And a lot of people are living in self-imposed prisons today, and they're not even aware of it. And you're wondering why can't I meet that amazing guy and be in a good relationship? But here's the thing. You have built a self-prison where you are trying to shield yourself from more pains, and now you're pushing people away. That self-prison is such that you can't go to people and people can come to you. Now, because it's a subconscious thing, it's happening at the subconscious level. You're not even aware of it. So you are living a life that is isolated. And in isolation, a lot of negativities is all that you think about. That's why it is said that how do they say it? A mind that is not active is the devil's workshop. This is how it works, because when you're not actively involved in something, that's when all those negative things begin to come out on the surface. And the thoughts that you think will influence the words that come out of your mouth, and the words that come out of your mouth will affect your behavior, and then your behavior become your habits, which eventually become your reality. You see how these things work? You think about it, then you feel it, you say it, you act it, it becomes your reality. And that's why you have people say, poor me. Things never happen for me. Good things always, I never get a promotion. I never do this. And because you're speaking these things, it becomes your reality. It is said that where the mind goes, the man goes. So your thoughts become your action, and then your action becomes your reality. So you need to understand how you can flip this around, so that things will begin to change for you. Because here's the thing, whether you believe it or not, you were created for something greater. It doesn't matter where you are right now. Believe me, there is power inside of you that needs to be activated. But you need somebody to tell you How to, because you are looking at yourself right now through a distorted mirror, and all you see is distortion. But you need someone that has a different perspective to show you what is on your blind spot. I see this, I see that, and you go, who, me? Yes, you, because nobody came into this world unequipped. You got talents, you got skills, and these things are just there for you. Everything you need in life is inside of you. Greatness is inside of you, waiting to be unleashed. But you have to, it is a choice. But then when you are only thinking about pain, you don't even know that there is this choice that is awaiting, that is waiting for you to unleash it. It's like a dog that is on a leash. The moment you release that dog, or a lion that is caged, when a lion is caged, it doesn't act like a lion. You don't see the characteristics of a lion. It's just lying down there looking at you. But there to open that cage, a lion is unleashed. And this is exactly what is happening to you right now. There is greatness on the inside of you waiting to be released, but pain is not allowing you to do it. What else can cause pain? The mistakes of the past. Maybe you made some mistakes because you were younger, you didn't know any better. Now you're full of regrets. There is the shame. I call it the shame, blame, and guilt game. This is a game you never want to play. Shame, blame, guilt. Because it keeps you, what it does to you is it makes you develop a victim mindset. Victim mindset of poor me, poor me, poor me. I can't do this, I can't do that. Life is unfair. No good thing happens. It's for them. Yes, it is for you. Include yourself, because life is for you to live. So now these are some of the ways. There are more, but I'm focusing on just this few. What things that can cause pain? I said it again. Number one is unmet expectations, abuse. It could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be verbal, and also the mistakes that you have made. And then when you look at yourself as, I'm dumb. No, you're not. Quit calling yourself, quit giving yourself negative labels. You were created for something greater than the life you're living right now. And that life is possible, but you're going to have to make it happen. So what are the effects of pain? Number one, it lowers your immunity. When your immune system is compromised, you can't sleep at night. You're susceptible to different diseases and illnesses and sicknesses. Another thing it does to you, it affects relationships. I mentioned it in passing earlier, that nobody wants to be with a bitter person. All they talk about is what has happened to them. I don't want to be around such a person. And if I was that person talking to you, every time I open my mouth, it's about all the bad things that have happened to me. At some point, you're going to start avoiding me. Am I lying? Right or wrong? It is true. Nobody wants to be here because everybody has their own stuff they're dealing with. As much as they love you, they're only like, oh my goodness. Oh, no, he's going to be talking about this again. We've heard that so many times. I don't think I'm in the mood to hear that today. And that's not the life that you were created to live. So it affects your relationships. You don't want people around you. People don't want to be around you, but you deserve more than that. It also affects your productivity because you're focused on the wrong thing. When you're focused on the wrong thing, what happens to your brain is that it shuts down. The energy that is needed for creativity, you are using it for something negative. So the brain shuts down and does not give you that option for creativity that can help you move forward, either in your job, your career, or your business. So you see that it affects, and of course, when your productivity is affected, it also affects your income. So you see how pain can affect your whole life, spiritually, financially, your health. It just destroys everything, but you don't deserve that. And then it can also affect the way you look at yourself, self-esteem. Pain. Oh, they said I was this. They said maybe I am. Maybe that's why I'm not able to find the right guy. Maybe that's why she walked out on me. Maybe you have like a conclusion for everything. Somebody sees you or passes by you, they don't say hello. Oh, they probably didn't even see you. But you see, you're interpreting everything. You're saying things that people didn't say. You're concluding on people's reasons why they did things they did. Why? Because the image of yourself that you have is incorrect. So that way you begin to interpret things incorrectly. But here's the thing. When you can turn pain into gain, the way that you handle pain will determine the side that you are going to come at. Are you going to come out on the side of a victim? Are you going to remain a victim, or are you going to come out on the side of a victor? This is what we're going to talk about next in part 2. So I hope you join me for part 2 so that you can learn. I'll give you the nuggets on how you can turn pain into gain. Thank you.